ritualist. When you are poor, if they call you ritualist, you go dey vex o. But when you finally make am, you go know say ritualist na sweet name normally. They know they call poor man ritualist oga. If they never call you ritualist, know that you are poor. Chama, you say
almost see fine boy. Handsome is an understatement. I bet this one too clear. Looking at him alone, I can imagine his bank account in the next 20 years. EFCC should get ready to investigate his source of income, because his work will definitely confuse Nigeria as a country. Yes, legit is the foundation.
Poverty mentality be like Basico. If you get money, they say na ritualist. If you no get, they say na lazy man. Baba God, I want to be among the ritualists.
There is this boy on TikTok that sold his soul to the devil for 8 billion naira. He claimed in a series of cryptic TikTok videos that he had successfully done money rituals, and out of that rituals, he got 8 billion naira from it. And in some videos, he hinted that he may have used a family member for it, but it's still vague and not certain how or what he had to sacrifice in order to get that amount of money. But there is a twist to this story. It's almost like, in as much as he may have not used a family member or someone for the ritual, he gave up something very special in exchange for this 8 billion naira. Something that is making a lot of people ask whether is this for real or is this a joke? And you will not believe what it is. But before we continue, how would you like to win an iPhone 14 along with other cool prizes during the World Cup? All you have to do is register on 1xBet with the link in the description or on our bio and use our promo code TCD to get a 300% bonus on your first deposit of up to 189,000 naira and start placing your bets on the World Cup matches that is currently ongoing. The good thing is, when it comes to 1xBet, it's a win-win for everyone. Now, let's get back to our story. The TikTok boy who goes by the name Gucci Lords, with over 100,000 followers on the platform, claimed in a series of TikTok videos that he had done money rituals and he is now a billionaire with the sum of 8 billion naira in his account or in his possession or in his assets to spend. However, it seemed like he and the devil had an agreement that in exchange for the 8 billion naira, he would have to cut his life short. And this sounds familiar, like some we've talked about on this page. Except this one is sort of different in a way. Throughout this boy's TikTok page, he keeps hinting and keeps telling us that he has 2 years to spend this 8 billion naira. Although it's not very clear what would happen after the 2 years, whether or not if he's going to die or if he's going to go broke, or whether or not if he had 2 years to spend the 8 billion naira and if he doesn't spend it within that 2 years, he's going to die, or if he's still going to die regardless of whether or not he spends the money. In a lot of his videos, he's always talking about how there is no much time, how he only has 2 years left, how he wants to give out money, how he has invested a lot of money. He just keeps talking about these 2 years left for him to spend this 8 billion naira. And it's having a lot of people question whether or not if this is for real or if this is a joke. The thing is, this is not the first time he's making headlines. This young man has been on the news, people have talked about it, a lot of blogs have carried his story. So he had gotten the clout that he might have been chasing then. However, he's still posting, he's still talking about it. It's almost like this is all he talks about. Now he has shown some elements of wealth in his videos, flashing money and showing off currencies of different denominations. Even though a lot of the money looks like the same money in every video. And he most times posts on his Instagram that he has, investments and properties in Banana Island, Ikoyi, Lekki, and a lot of these places. He's always snapping with vehicles that, it's not clear if those vehicles are his. But you could tell that he is showing off his wealth. And he's also still complaining that he has 2 years more to keep spending the money, either before he dies or before the deal runs out. He has gotten a lot of attention and he's getting one now. A lot of people have said that he's only chasing clout and that this is just his niche. However, a lot of people have pointed out that there could actually be a truth in this. Maybe it's not that amount of money that he made, but there is a possibility or a chance that he may have done something that has his life left to only 2 years. In a recent post, he made a claim that he spoke to the Babalawo and the Babalawo told him to bring his mom to renew his deal to have extra years to the 2 years to keep enjoying the money. But it's not clear what his decision would be. However, a lot of people are still saying that this is him chasing clout, that it's all a joke, it's all a front, it's all for content. And I want to believe it. I see it that way too. I don't think this guy is serious. I mean, he must be bluffing. But in his entire video, in his entire TikTok page, he's always glorifying money rituals. He's glorifying illegal ways of making money. He's clearly pro money rituals. Although in some videos he had condemned people using human beings or killing people for money rituals and had encouraged them to go through other means other than killing their loved ones or killing people, which somehow indicates maybe he didn't use anyone. I mean, I can see why he may have not used anyone, because it's his life that is actually being cut short. He's the one that has 2 years to spend the money. But this is my problem. What will happen if these 2 years comes to an end? I mean, 1 year is already over. This boy has been trending all year. So if we go into next year, it will be 1 year more. Maybe he will come up with something new. Maybe he will say he has renewed it, or by the time it elapses. But what if something happens? What if he dies? Are we going to assume that it's this case, or are we going to assume it's whatever case it might be? Because at this point, it's very cryptic. And saying that he had claimed that they told him to bring his mom to renew his length for the 8 billion that he's going to spend, God forbid something happens to his mom for real. What will people say, especially when this video is existing? What would people say? People would have to look at him with one eye open, because it's like, what is going on? Is this you? Are people going to trust that he's not the one who has the hand in the death? Because this is all this boy keeps talking about. This is how far he has taken this so-called joke or clout to, even dragging his own mother into it. Many people have condemned him. Many people are telling him to stop. He doesn't receive a lot of love, but some people who know it's clout, or some people who know that he might be joking, have come to accept the fact that this might just be his niche for his content. But you guys will let me know what you think about this boy's post and these cryptic messages, and the fact that he is passing an impression that he sold his soul to the devil for 8 billion naira. Let me know what you think. Do you think this is real? Do you think there's a truth in it? Or do you think this is all a scam and he's all joking? Or if this is a joke that is too far? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share your thoughts, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and turn on the notification button should there be any future stories. You'll be the first to get notified. Thank you.